Okay, we're on Pesachim, Perek, Bet, Mishnah, Chet. Last Mishnah in the second chapter of Pesachim. Says the Mishnah. Eino nim kemach letocha charoset or letocha chardal. You can't take flour and put it in your charoset. Charoset is basically what we think it is. Okay? Charoset, the Kahati says, is a mixture of fruit. But he says it's davar sheyesh bo chometz umayim, something that has vinegar and water. V'asur letabel bo et basar. And it's used as a spice for meat, meaning some kind of barbecue sauce. So if you have sauce, sometimes you want to thicken it up. So what would you use as thickening agent? Flour. The Mishnah says, "Ein notnim." You can't put on Pesach flour in the charoset. Oh, the tocha chardal. Similarly, what's mustard? Mustard is crushed mustard seeds, so it becomes liquidy. So if you want to thicken it up, you put in flour. V'im natan. Yochal miyad, you should eat it right away. If you put flour in, you should eat it right away. Rabbi Meir oser, Rabbi Meir says it's asur. So by the way, the Bar Tanura says, im natan v'tocha chardal, only into the mustard, then yochal miyad. Why? You should eat it right away. Sha'chardal chad, ve'eno memeir lachmitz kamo charoset. Chardal is very thick, very sharp, chad, sharp, and it doesn't become chametz like charoset. Aval becharoset, but in charoset, Mod Tanakama, the Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Tanakama agrees with Rabbi Meir, the asur. You can't do that. And if you did it, it becomes chametz right away. It becomes chametz almost immediately, and you have to throw it away immediately. Mishnah continues. And this is a different halacha about the Korban Pesach. En mevashlin et Pesach lo b'mashkin lo b'mei perot. When you bring a Korban Pesach, the halacha says about a Korban Pesach. Let's go back to our psukim for a second. Perek Yud Bet Pasuk Tet. It says, V'achlu et basar b'layla hazeh tzli esh umatzot al merurim yochlu. You should eat this basar, the korban pesach, on this night. Tzli esh, it has to be roasted by the fire. Al tochlu mimenu na, do not eat it raw. Ubasher mevushal b'mayim. You cannot cook it. It can't be cooked. And by the way, we have a minhag not to eat any roasted food really on the night of Pesach, even today. Ki'in tzli esh, it has to be roasted rosho al kira'av al kibah. Literally, you put a spit through it and you roast the entire thing on the fire. That's what our Mishnah says. Therefore, you can't cook it lo b'mashkin, in any kind of liquids, v'lo mebei perot, nor in fruit juices. Any kind of cooking. Aval sachin umatmilin oto behen, but you can sach to be anointed. You can pour it on or you can dip it. Meaning, I can't use it as a marinade. I can use it. I can't cook it in the mei perot. There's two ways of understanding to pour on, either afterwards as a barbecue sauce, or others, lachar tzliato as a barbecue sauce. Inami afilu, let's go back, afilu kodem tzliato. You can use it as a marinade. Okay, so the Mishnah says I can marinate my korban pesach to make the flavors delicious and juicy, but I can't cook it I can't cook it in a pot. Meitash, last halacha that's not related at all. Meitash misho shel nachtom, the waters that a baker uses, the water of the nachtom, yishafchu. So the Bar Tanura says it's the water that he dips his hands in after he pulls out, to cool off his hands, after he pulls out the matzah. But the Kahati says something different. He says they use water to coat the batzek, to coat the dough. So he's touching the dough when he's making the matzah. Yishafchu, you have to spill out that water and you spill it away that it doesn't stay. Remember, they're making the matzot on Pesach. They're not making it all before. Because the water can become chametz as well. So every time you do a round, they would have to spill out the water. Now for us, that's not a big deal. We have running water. But if every time you have to draw water from the well, you would think twice. They didn't spill out water the way we do today. Nonetheless, the Mishnah says you have to because it's machmitz. We'll stop here and dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. And if you have any questions or comments, email me, as people do. Have a good day.